Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
Hoping to see so many, they block out the sun.
Focus. 100th Street, right here.
Perfect wind, nice and cool. He's mine.
Paul!
The best experiences out there start here at Shields.
Fishing's my life.
Hunting's my passion. We know more than gear. We know the feeling.
I just tried to make sure I could see the puck at all times. Try to stay calm in the net and not panic too much. Just see it, track it the whole way. And luckily we were able to walk away with a win.
With the banners raised and national championship rings handed out, last year is now officially last year for the UND men's hockey team. But for the Fighting Hawks, they picked up right where they left off.
Desred chopped off his stick, loose to Gersic in front, he scores! Here's Tucker Pullman centering, and Gardner scores! It on the near boards for UND to one out on a one-timer. Boeser, he scores! Tipped out in front to make it 4-0 North Dakota. The freshman Tyson Jost will get his first North Dakota goal. Dug out of there by Olsen, breaks to the net, center, Bowen scores! Impressive opening game victory from UND over Canisius. The final score will be 6-0 North Dakota.
Saturday proved to be a different story. Trailing 1-0 after a period, North Dakota rallied with 2 power play goals in the second.
North Dakota with another power play chance into Wilkie, 2-on-1, feast is inside for Hoff, he scores! Ludwig Hoff gets North Dakota on the board.
Then Shane Gersich and Austin Pagansky put the game on ice with goals in the third.
Jost works his way to the net. Jost behind the net for the wraparound. He didn't get it in, but Gersich pokes in the rebound. Chipped ahead and a beautiful pass for Pagansky. Walking in, moves to the right, scores! Pagansky got a great pass. And instead of going backhand, he went forehand. He got it 5-hole on Williams. It's 4-1.
Leaders come in many forms. Some do it off the ice, others on. Some are vocal leaders with rousing speeches. Others quiet, confident.
I think our leadership group is a solid group of guys. Obviously we have a pretty young team here, and I think like even the older guys without a letter are still leaders on the team. So, I don't think much has changed. I don't think much will change. I think we still got a good core of leaders, and obviously we have our captain back, which is huge. So that helps a lot, especially with having such a young team.
Yeah, I think it's a good leadership crew that we have right now. Obviously, the biggest thing is that we have a returning captain, Gage. He's been through it last year as our leader, did a great job, and he'll continue to do that this year. And Artie has done a good job so far this season in the leadership category.
For senior and two-time captain Gage Ausmus, his understanding of leadership has changed.
Whether I'm wearing a letter on my jersey or not, I try to always be the same person, but I think last year, just taking some of the experience that I had and the learning moments and points throughout the year last year that helped me become a better leader, I think I'll try to bring them in this year, and obviously there will be different scenarios and situations that will come up, and different roads and bumps in the road along the way with adversity or what we're going through as a team. So I think I'll bring those experiences with me and knowledge, and try to make myself into a better leader, and then continue to learn with this team we have now.
He'll stay the same as far as leading us the way we have to be led, but I think he knows our group being young that and we lose a lot of leaders from last year, that he'll emerge and even stronger this year in a few different areas. So I'm sure he'll tweak the way he leads our team, and he'll do an outstanding job.
Ausmus knows there's room for improvement in some areas, and other motivational tactics may not work with this particular team.
The biggest thing for the freshmen is they have to feel comfortable within the system and with the team. So just getting them up to speed and familiar with the guys and familiar with the style that we play here is the biggest thing. And I think once they get adjusted to that style, it's only up from there, and they just continue to get better. So.
Brock Boeser may be only a sophomore, but the assistant captain has become a leader in many ways for this UND team.
He's always been kind of a leader as a person, and you can just see him develop into a better leader every day.
He's a pretty vocal guy. Obviously, his play is what it is. He's an unbelievable player. So, I think that's going to be very helpful for him, and I think it's really going to help him mature as a player. And I think that was huge for him to come back and obviously be able to step into a leadership role like that. It's going to, just put his game over the top. So.
Boeser's play on the ice will also be relied upon this season. Boeser is averaging 1.5 points per game, trailing only Zach Parisi in the UND record book since 1990.
I think it's definitely a different role for me this year than last year, just being a freshman. I think just being assistant captain, I think I have to be a role model to the freshmen, and I think just be a leader in the locker room during games and practices. So I think that's definitely a different role for me this year, but something I'm willing to take on.
Yeah, well, I think Brock really grew into himself last year as being a leader. He's a lot more vocal now, and with helping guys find their energy for games or practice. He wants everyone to be sharp on the ice, and he just wants the best out of everyone. So I think the biggest change from him is just his leadership and comfortability with the team, with being that leader. Even though as a young guy, he still he's a huge leader on this team, and I think everyone looks up to him and listens to everything he says.
Those leadership qualities will be needed as UND hosts RPI on Saturday.
So again, we got to build our game. We know RPI is coming in here. They're going to come in. They're going to give us our best, their best, I should say, and we got to make sure that we have to take care of the things that we do to give us ourselves a chance for success.